Oh, hello, we're live. Welcome to The Vast. We're back. We're back, baby. Went on a little vacation and then I came back. It's my story. It's the whole thing. This is our Starfinder Actual Play series. Featuring some lovely friends here, and I'm going to introduce them in no particular order. Hey, when I call you out, just, if you want to say who you're playing and anything, we'll get into some other stuff, but anything you want about them. I won't choose Katie. So let's start with Beth.
That's me.
Yeah.
I'm Beth.
Yeah.
And I play Kivari Nash, aka Ki. And she is a Lashunta evolutionist. And she's pretty cool. And she likes to throw people sometimes.
Yep. Toss me, goth mommy. And she's so almost
good.
Dead.
And she's almost dead.
Ben.
Hey, I'm Ben. I play TJ, who does not like being tossed.
That's not true.
That is so not true.
A lot of hearsay is going on. Don't believe it. He's really good with computers and tech and has a dog named Rick. So,
it's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
That's TJ.
Hell yeah. Katie.
My daughter almost totally outed me the other day. She was like, "You can't lie. We bought Ellis a surprise drink," and she had guessed what it was. I was like, "We got you a present," and she guessed right away what it was. And I was like, "Oh, she guessed, Rio. What do we do?" And she was like, "I was like, I'll just say it's not that." And she was like, "Mommy, you can't lie. Tell her she's really close." It's like, okay. Anyway, Katie. I can't lie. I play Skrank. I just found out that I have a Twitch account. I guess I knew that before because I must have made it at some point. But boy, is it fun to rediscover yourself.
Yep, that's what this
and
is
that's
all
me.
about. Hell yeah. Katie's playing a Twitch account, of course.
I play a Twitch account.
Hey, look, I have a big frame too. It's me, Justin. Have some balloons, baby. I am the space game master, or in our call, the space squirrel. This is the Vast, and we've been starting out the Vast. We've been starting out these sessions, I should say, with a little bit of character building. This is... Oh, I have a button for this. Do I? Yeah, I do. We've been using a Ghost of Eli's another 100 insightful questions, which, hey, here's a little... It's in chat right now. Go check it out. Eli does amazing work. Incredibly talented engineer, producer, all of those, and writer, obviously. Link is in chat, and if you're listening to the podcast or watching the VOD, down below in the description. Link also there. Last time we learned that our Isoki Technomancer Skrank doesn't like space vegetables. Hates them. Get out of here. We learned Kivari, our Lashunta evolutionist, doesn't have much of a sweet tooth. And we learned... I contradicted myself here. I wrote, doesn't have much of a sweet tooth, loves a good dessert. It doesn't make sense. And we learned TJ, our human mechanic, has a sweet tooth, loves a good... Maybe that's what... Maybe TJ loves good dessert. I just put it in the wrong place. And it's a new session, so Katie, if you wouldn't mind... Let me turn on this music. If you wouldn't mind rolling a d20... Hey.
Yeah. Let me get my lovely flowery one.
And this will be... Wait, d20? That's not right. Yeah, it's fine, though.
Is it?
Yeah,
Is it a d20 or is it a d100?
No, it's supposed to be a d10, actually.
Hold on. I've got one of those.
Everything's... I don't know why I wrote d20. It is fully a d10.
It is. Okay. Squink. That is a 1.
Sound questions. Beth, if you want to roll a d10, and that'll be the the actual question, well, the range of questions that we choose.
9.
A 9. And Ben, let me read these for a second here.
Ooh.
Okay. Ooh, one of these is heavier than the other. Ben, your choice is unexpected sounds or associated sounds. Those are one of those, unexpected or associated.
I guess associated? Okay, well,
All right. The question is, this is a little character building question here. Is there a particular sound associated with a traumatic event from your character's past?
Oh no! I thought you were like associated, like, oh, what's a good sound that you like to hear or something? Not
What's
Not
a
like
good
this.
sound?
Listen, this
that
is the
you
path.
like
This,
to hear?
bro.
This is the
I
path
think
we've
that's
chosen.
a better question, honestly.
I usually go in the reverse order. So, Ben, if you have an idea, but if not, if anyone else has an idea, we can chime in. But Ben would be first.
Traumatic sound. Probably them getting taken away. That's
The sound of voices screaming. Yeah,
the sound.
It's just the sound of your
voices
screaming
screaming.
loved ones.
Yeah.
that's it. That's it. Just
I
that.
mean, thrown into Super Omega Jail. That's
Yeah. Dagox for
Yeah.
super jail. What about Kivari?
I imagine that probably on the compound after the detonation, it probably would have set off some sort of alarm system.
Oh, yeah.
And then that, like, sort of like droning, almost like a hurricane alarm system would be very upsetting for her.
Yeah. That definitely tracks. That definitely makes sense. And what about Skrank?
I think, the sound of screaming loved ones. Sorry, I truly can't get through that. Yeah, I think, probably like, oh, you know what? I think, Skrank grew up in that little orphanage. I think Skrank really struggles whenever they hear the sound of any little Hisoki crying.
Yeah.
That's probably something Skrank heard a lot. The little Hisoki cries.
Yeah, little Hisoki's.
It's a little whimpers. It's a...
All the sad nights in the Abadar Corporation
orphanage.
Sponsored orphanage.
Yep.
Tragic. Well, that's a
So that's great.
That's
so
an
that's
upbeat
a good
note
way to
to
start a
start us
podcast. Let's do it,
We're gonna
guys.
take a 5-minute cry break, and we'll be right back.
Are y'all psyched?
Listen, I'm on the wrong thing. Listen, I should make sure that didn't. Everything seems fine. Okay, good. Get psyched. I don't have a button for this. I need a button for this.
Do your D20 drop.
What?
Yes, do your D20 drop.
Oh, my impact noise. No, that's not what I wanted.
That's a good one, though.
It is a good one. It is a good one. No, I wanted this music. This is our intro music. And it plays every session. We return back to the Vast, back aboard, or the first time aboard for some of us, Escape Ship 1, which I think maybe originally this was Escape Ship 2, but it's 1 now. Who knows, truly. Skrank freed TJ and Kivari, who found themselves in Dream Station pods after being lured to the station with false promises based on their own dreams and desires. The trio ran into charred No-Cash Garfield and his fellow crew members Brokebones Bonnie of the sponsored by Ichihari Holdings Pirates, aka the Sponsored Pirates. The two of them had been looking for their lost crew member as they fled the lower decks, claiming weird leech creatures were popping out of nowhere. The trio, you all, ventured downwards to investigate as Skrank was worried about the reactor, mostly because Skrank put in work to that reactor and also hit points. Dream Station had suffered a catastrophic failure to its core, causing anomalies to form and the station to go into meltdown. You all fled the station, being chased by a monstrosity that had clawed its way out of the portal to the drift that had formed. During the escape, a molten pod crashed into the side of the station, where Blood Commander Arose popped out, yelling that Devastation Blade Veil wanted Skrank's head, and he wouldn't be leaving without it. Which also, TJ recognized that this red-scaled Vesk looked familiar. Looked different enough, but, seemed fairly familiar. The Garagackle, however, the monstrosity that was chasing you, hey, I have it here. This is the Garagackle. Oh, that just froze. There it is. Wow, that froze the stream for some reason. Cool. Everything's fine. There, look. Garagackle on stream. I don't know why that froze it. The Garagackle turned on Arose, which just the luck of the dice, right? And the two fought it out. Bonnie was attacked and downed by the Garagackle, but I think only one crew member of the party was even in eyeline sight of that event, and things were too dire to turn back. The Knights of Galarion told everyone to flee, as they had your backs, and you all boarded Escape Ship 1. Skrank had an odd goodbye with the psychic image of their long-lost pal, Dupot's nib, but the psychic image wasn't fully an illusion, just masking the real form of Dupot's and, as it turns out, Patchy Gask. The two had been augmented heavily, and Dupot's promised that the next time they saw Skrank, they would kill them. Dupot's, with the remaining psychic dampening, whispered Godhearts to Skrank and kicked Skrank into the ship to flee. The engines fire up as Odyssey 9 kind of welcomes you all on board.
Oh, hello. Welcome to the ship. Everything is bad. Everyone on board.
And you all are in this kind of entryway of the ship, basically, just past the blast doors. Dream Station, the glow of the meltdown is getting kind of brighter, but you're all on board the ship right now.
I have a quick question, Justin.
Yeah.
Do you remember what happened to that sword? Rose's sword?
You took it.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
all right,
fully...
I just wanted to make sure we were all on the same page.
Yeah, no, you fully took it. Yeah.
Skrank's got a big old sword, just half sticking out of his cheek pouch.
Yeah.
Just...
definitely not. It's
just a really long, weird,
it's
grass thing, you're a little hillbilly.
But it's big.
Yeah, it's giant.
I don't think Skrank has enough. Skrank's
careful.
Is 0.
Skrank's a sword swallower.
No.
You guys didn't know?
Sword is taller than Skrank.
Justin, let me DM you this backstory.
The backstory? Yeah.
Just hold on.
DM me the backstory.
Backstory idea?
You all get on board, and Odyssey 9 looks over you all.
Oh, Simeon and Nolora aren't here any longer, so I guess Captain Skrank, what should we do?
Yeah, why do you say it like it's weird, Odyssey?
I think we all just...
It was a rhetorical question.
Nolora was the de facto
We don't
captain.
need to say anything else. You're good, Odyssey.
She
You're
had
great.
captain
We're
energy.
Old pals, and I'm just gonna hug him real close.
Oh, okay. There.
It's honestly, it's really good to see. I'm gonna whisper into Odyssey 9's ears. It's really good to see you again.
There.
I missed you.
That's my hip, Skrank. There.
I missed you.
It's good to see you, Skrank. Everyone else, if you're new on board, welcome to Escape Ship 1. I am First Mate, Odyssey 9. Welcome on board.
Skrank's gonna scurry on up to the captain's seat, prop his little tootsies up on the control panel.
Yeah, Skrank runs to the bridge. Chard, gets in just as the door closes. who Chart just kind of ran by Patchy, Gask, and Dupont Nim situation. He was like, gets on board, the doors close, and Chart's like, oh, Bonnie, that was a close. Bonnie, the doors closed. Bonnie's not on board. We gotta.
Who saw Bonnie go down?
We gotta go back for Bonnie.
Sorry, Chard. Do you see what's happening behind us? There is only one. I'm so sorry, and I'm gonna start getting us towards where we need to go.
Yes,
just away.
Apologize, but all of my ship readings are signaling that we're in imminent danger of this station exploding.
Skrank's on piloting. What's everyone else doing?
I think
Bleeding.
TJ is gonna try to help Keeve get to. I don't know if we got like a medical.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm like holding in my intestines.
Yeah.
Oh, you're bleeding heavily from everywhere.
Yeah.
Just about. Yeah.
My name is Odyssey 9. Nice to meet you. The medical bay
Okay.
is downstairs.
Great. I'm gonna go that way. We'll introduce later.
What's
make
TJ
sure you
doing?
get down. Probably make sure Keys gets down there without passing out. So him and Rick are going there.
Rick. Everything starts to rumble as the engines kick into gear as Skrank starts ramping up things. Odyssey 9 is kind of looking around.
Yes, Skrank, we absolutely need to get out of here immediately. I suggest maximum thrust. We need to get as far away as
Odyssey, can you reach the thrusters? I can't reach the thrusters. Can you reach the thrusters?
This one?
I can't reach the...
This one here?
Yeah, can you get that there?
Yeah,
can
one?
you get
Okay.
that thruster?
Engage.
Odyssey? Thank you.
Well, here's the thing, Skrank. We're going to need a piloting check because the station is exploding behind you, which isn't a good thing.
I bet you need
If this is how we all die, it's terrible.
Does
This has
anybody
been so
have
much
good
fun.
piloting? Because I've got good engineering, but I don't have good piloting.
I thought you had good piloting.
I could check TJ.
TJ's
I have a +4.
TJ's walking Kivari downstairs.
+5. That's about it.
Yeah, either of you would be better for this job. I'm genuinely in
Oh,
a
brother.
+2 in piloting. I'm an
Captain,
engineer. No. I'm an engineer. I stay in the bowels of the ship. I make sure those bits work.
I'm good with computers. Okay.
That's so funny.
Okay, so I'll call after TJ, like as he's heading. I'm like, I can't see over the console. Can you come back? I'm gonna go make sure. I'm gonna oil up the thrusters. I'm gonna grease up the thrusters.
I was gonna say get Key down. Okay, all right. I guess
Kivari will just put her hand on his shoulder and sort of push him, and she'll say, "I think I can manage. Don't blow us up."
That's good.
Okay. With new motivation, TJ is gonna go pilot. Yeah, we got this.
TJ, you run through the. It's a fairly small-ish ship. It would be classified as just a small shuttle, basically. You run past like this open section in the middle that looks like it's for loading like cargo in from above, and you. There's a space dog. That's Rick. Rick is barking behind you.
It's Rick's new features, guys. Do you like it?
He's got bark mode enabled.
Exactly. He doesn't know most of these people.
You run in. There's two sets of doors. Either one you choose. You get into like the bridge of the ship, which has like observation and all kinds of telemetry, and you see the piloting seat in the middle that Skrank just like rotates around for you.
All right. Okay, I can do this. I guess I'm doing this.
Hell yeah. We'll need a piloting check, and depending on what you roll, it's going to determine a lot of things.
Oh, boy.
if you want to do that. Now, if Skrank wants to help, Skrank needs to beat a 10 in piloting.
Okay. That's a 10 on the die, and I have a +2.
Whoa! That gives TJ +2 bonus.
Can we see I greased up the thrusters?
That'll be a 13. 13 with the +5, and then +2, so 15 total.
15 total is great, honestly. Really, a crit roll would have been, a critical fail would have been bad. 15 is enough to get you away. The escape ship one like blasts off. The navigation is, you're like looking at the nav computer and like pulling on the actual controls themselves and plotting courses to quickly get you all safely away. Dream Station in the background starts to explode. We haven't talked about this, but your ship has 35 hull points and 10 shields. The shields are divided by 4 locations, and the way it's defaulted is there's 4 points to the front, 2 points to the back, and 2 points to the 2 points if you're listening to the podcast version. Balloons just flew up over my screen. And 2 points to the starboard and 2 points to the starport. So 10 points of shields in total. I'm going to need some... The 15 was good. 15 is very good. I want someone to roll a 3d4 for me. No, that's not... Sorry, that was the crit fail one. I want someone to roll 1d4 for me. And someone else roll another d4. The first person is going to be damaged. Whoever does it second will be which side of the ship gets hit.
I've got a D4.
All right. This will be for damage.
2.
2. Great.
I have a D4. That's a D8. No, I don't think I have one.
You can divide an 8 by 2 if you want. Just roll a D8 and divide it by 2.
Justin.
Oh, I see.
That's math.
Holy shit.
Hey, that's quick math.
That's quick math.
8 divided by 2?
Wow.
That's 4.
And as we were,
that'll be 3.
We're having the game
Power of
DM'd
math.
by Mr. MIT over here.
3 is going to be the starport side. So the TJ starts to roll the ship to get around. Surrounding Dream Station is a graveyard of other ships, basically. Just a ring of ships that kind of are constantly moving around the station of people that have also been lured to Dream Station and they never, or maybe they got out now, but some of these look old, like they've been here for a very long time. TJ rolls the ship to actually avoid hitting another ship, and the blast radius sends some shrapnel into the side. You have no shields now on your starport side, which is left when facing forward. But all of your other shields are intact, your hull points are intact. This gets dangerous, because if you, let's say, crit failed, that would have been critical damage, which would have been 6d4 damage. And if your hull takes 7 damage, so if you get through the shields and your ship takes 7 points of damage, that's a critical hit on the ship, which means we roll on the critical damage table, which is like life support or sensors or weapons or engines. Or a lot of bad things could happen, but that was pretty good. That was a pretty good scenario. 20 would have got you away scot-free, just so we're all clear on what happens here. TJ, you expertly handled the ship blasting away from Dream Station. Things are flying in all directions. You're watching this shrapnel come through like the camera feeds that are there, and you're like preemptively getting out of the way as you see chunks of ships flying in all directions. And everything is kind of like rattling around as the thrusters kick into overdrive. A couple of minutes later, you reverse thrust and like kind of slow things down as you think that things are kind of settled and feel a bit safe. As this is happening, Chard taps you on the shoulder. Hey, okay, the station just blew up, but my ship is around here somewhere. Do we think we could?
Oh,
You know,
like go now? Like that's.
Well, if it's not
You wanna do
like
that now?
it's not like a big deal. You know, it's the SS fully insured.
Oh. Let me talk to my captain, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And we could set up like a meeting. I can email you like the response if that's.
Oh, I think I left my phone on the station.
So we can't email you. Okay.
Yeah, it was in the pod.
I was going to schedule a meeting.
Yeah.
And email you the link so you could join.
Oh, like
meeting.
a remote meeting on the ship.
Yeah, because the captain's busy doing everything on
Captain's
the
right
ship,
here.
Skrank has lifted up a control panel and is inside of the control panel, and all you see is their tail just swishing around outside. I'm like in the ship I'm like throwing things behind me, like how do I make it go faster?
No, Skrank, we need that too. No, Skrank, you need to plug this in.
This is useless material.
No, we need that. That's our navigation, Skrank.
A waste of time.
I see. Captain,
What?
Oh.
Sorry. It's a little stressful.
I can see
all of that. You did. TJ, Skrank's gonna climb up onto the chair, onto the arm of the chair, and like clap him on the shoulder and do, TJ, that was good work. You did good work.
Yeah.
That was a good job. You're a good pilot. Thanks, man. That was good.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Yes.
So happy.
It's good. Now, what do you need?
Yeah. So this guy, he wants to go get a ship, but like, I just kind of drove us out of danger, and I don't know if we got time because a lot just happened.
So, Chard, my friend, I want you to look to your left, and then I want you to look to your right.
Okay.
And one of those sides of the ships is without a shield. So we're not going anywhere until that's fixed. I'm not going back into any danger until that's fixed.
It was this one, this side.
It's the left side.
Yeah. I know, I was doing a joke that's like, like to your left, like to your right. One of you's gonna get killed because the ship doesn't have shields on one of the sides. That was the bit. Whatever. My genius is lost in this crew.
You're too funny, Captain.
Skank's gonna go back
I should have
under
laughed.
and
I should have
get into the
No,
control
sorry,
panels.
I did just lose two of my best friends, but it's okay.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well,
we've been there.
We've all kind of lost a couple of things, haven't we? Let's keep it light. Yeah. Come on.
It just happened. That was the station, right? Blowing up.
Yeah, that was the station.
And you guys didn't find Oz down below? No.
Oh, genuinely no. Yeah, we were looking for Oz.
And
I forgot that's how all this started.
Nothing left, like vaporized or like.
There was a big rip, like in reality.
Like clothing. Like reality.
Yeah, there was a. Yeah, reality got ripped. I think Oz probably
ripped open reality. I don't think Oz can do that.
I don't know that Oz. No. I think Oz. We didn't see Oz because Oz went into the.
Oz has like a cool, like it's like a pole arm that has like a lightsaber.
You telling me about that?
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
He could have ripped open reality with that, maybe. I don't know.
Has it done that before?
No, it's never done that before.
So I don't know if that would be it. I think it might have been that monster. Maybe.
Yeah, that was
might
scary.
Have been that weird monster.
That was scary. What was that?
That was a scary monster.
Wild.
I don't know. Big scary guy. Space is scary.
Happy we sent you guys.
Live in it, though, I guess.
Yeah, I'm happy we sent you guys down there because that would have killed me probably.
Honestly, yeah, I am kind of happy that we got sent down there because we lived thusly. So.
Yeah. Well.
Okay, so Chard, my dude, where are your strengths? What are you good at?
Well, I'm sponsored, so if you need 10% off, if you need 1% off, we were kind of at the bottom rung there. Ichihara Holdings weapons, use code NOCASH at checkout, and they'll get you 1% off of your weapon purchase. And then we get .001 of that. 0.0001
Surely you were.
of
Chard,
that.
what were you before you were? You know what? I love this conversation. I'm going to put a pin right here.
Okay.
I'm going to put a pin right here.
Wait, no.
Because
Is
we
that
are
a no?
down a shield.
Yeah.
We are, listen to me.
Okay.
I'm talking now.
Sorry.
We are down a shield.
Yep.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
He is bleeding out in the back. All right.
Okay.
Those are two big scaries, yeah?
Right. Who's
okay.
Key?
So, okay. So, you guys can maybe meet later once she's not dying.
Okay.
I don't know. So Chart, can you fix either of those big scaries? Because TJ's kind of busy manning the whole ship.
Right.
So,
right. TJ.
Kind of doing it.
TJ is this guy.
Yeah, this is TJ Chart. TJ Chart.
I just didn't get names earlier. I'm so sorry.
Chart.
It's nice to meet you, Chard.
Yeah.
Skrank,
nice.
Chard. He's bleeding out. I can't introduce you to her.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
She's pretty scary.
Yeah, she's the only other person on the ship, so you'll know her when you see her. Because she's not us.
You hear yelling from below deck. Bobbin and Needle are also still on the ship. Actually, we cut to Kivari bleeding out, walking through the bottom of the ship. And Key, you're like looking through doors trying to find the medical bay, and you see like two just like incredibly like very odd fashion choices, but you know when like the odder the fashion, probably the more expensive it is, right? Like that's kind of the vibe for fashion. And they both look up at you. They're both human, again decked out, and one seems like a human female, one seems like a human male of, you know, the human species. And one of them looks up, are you like, are you gonna like attack? We've already been knocked out, like, so...
Med bay. Which door?
Are you stealing our medicine? Because we need that.
What if I was? What are you gonna do?
The other one speaks up. Oh my god. Bobbin, I think that they're just injured. It's okay. Bobbin, here, try to tune into that radio signal. Hey, I'm Needle, nice to meet you. Let's follow me. It's just down here, just around here. Hey, there's a bathroom to your left, there's a shower there, there's bunks in here, you know, and here we medical bay. Bandages probably, right?
Yeah, maybe like a suture kit so I can stop holding in my spleen.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have like leech sucker marks.
Yeah, just like huge one on your shoulder that's really bleeding. It's not super great. If you want to do, let's do this. If you want to do a medicine check, and I'm going to see if Needle can give you some help. I'm going to say they have a flat 10.
I'm famously good at these.
You take a +2 from Needle.
Great. Oh my gosh. Amherst dice. I got a natural 19.
Whoa.
So it's a natteen.
Let's +2.
So it's a 21.
21. Hell yeah. Let's here. You fucking find the suture kit, and you just start like patching. There's like a numbing agent that you just like inject yourself with, and then like you're biting a needle or the string and like doing your thing. And Needle, the person, not the object, is looking like, wow, that's like, I'm pretty good at sewing. I could, we're on like a whole quest to find the most fashionable pirate crew out there. I can, if you want, I can help sew.
I'm actively doing it as she's talking. And
Okay,
I'm
or not, I guess.
tying it.
No,
I'm
fine.
just looking.
No, that's totally fine too.
At her.
That's totally fine too. So you new to the ship, or
Have you seen me before?
no? But we've kind of just been chilling out mostly. So
I'm new. Yeah, new arrival.
cool. What was your name?
You can call me Key.
Oh, cool. Needle, and that was Bobbin, like we said. Yeah, we thought we were going to find Spanksy here, the artist Spanksy. Yeah. Does like all kinds of wild stunts across the Pact Worlds.
Yeah. I'm familiar,
yeah. Yeah. And we thought maybe Dream Station was like one of their wild kind of stunts, right?
If it is, I'm going to kill them.
Yeah. Well, yeah, probably. That's probably a good idea. This was horrendous.
I mean, that's how to make the art value go up, right? They have to die.
Right. Yeah, we if you do that, then we can like become the most fashionable, kind of cool, artsy people in space, right? So
it's right now. It's Spanksy. You two.
Well, I think there's like a few more maybe above us.
I see.
Yeah. Not
so
many.
Are you on a quest to kill Spanksy?
No, we were going to join their crew, but if you want to kill them, then that means that we could then have the potential to be number one, right? So.
I see.
Yeah.
Well, always something to look forward to.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's been a series of tragedies. We were on the Vorpal ship. I don't know if you heard about the Vorpal ship. That got sliced in half, and we escaped, and then we arrived at Dream Station here, and that exploded, so...
Sure did.
Yeah.
It sure did.
Yeah. Do you know how to get do you want to go... Want me to show you up to the bridge? I'm sure... Is Skrank here?
Yeah.
What about Nalora, Simeon?
Those names I don't know. I think there's someone named Charm.
No, that doesn't sound familiar.
All right. Well, that's who we got, and then some sort of robot.
Oh, Odyssey 9. Yeah, Odyssey 9's great. They're also on like a whole journey, but just of knowledge, Sort of like us. Yeah. They're learning about like all the cultures, and they're amassing this kind of wealth of knowledge and experience. So like same thing as us, basically, right?
Yeah, that sounds right. I've tie off my last suture. And you can see that my skin is already like, it's not going super fast, but you can see it's already like starting to knit back together. And she sort of pops up and says, all right, back up top.
Oh yeah, it's just this way. I think Kivari is also like it's like the come down of the rush that you get when dire situations kick off, and so you're kind of like in game mechanics wise, it's like, oh, your monster points or your mutation points are burning out, and we didn't really get into this too much, but you did go up quite a few mutation point levels last session, which was our big combat session. What do we think that looked like for Kivari? Because some of the things were like you gained the ability to like move around faster and things like that. So.
Yes, I gained. I know how my stuff works. I got extra speed. Nope, my list isn't here. So,
well, yeah, we don't need particulars, but what do you think that might have looked like for Kivari? In terms
I imagine she started to look. I don't know. It's hard. I haven't fully decided. I'm not gonna lie, but she definitely starts to go a little feral around the edges. So, leave it with me.
Yeah, no, listen, yeah, I just thought of it in the moment, so...
I have been thinking about it, but I haven't settled on something, and I don't want to say it and then be like, just kidding, take backsies.
Yeah, listen, I do take backsies all the time. I get it. It's our whole thing is take backsies. You get shown back up top to the bridge, basically. You go up some stairs. You see there's actually an engine room as you're going up from the bottom level. There's an engine room nearby. Actually, and we're on stream. I could do like a little walkthrough. So if I go below the decks here, look, this is the little lunchroom where we just found Bobbin and Needle. They were having a little munch at the bottom levels here. If we go through the bottom of the station, we see a little bathroom area, which is nice, and a little sink and stuff like that. And we find ourselves into kind of where Kivari just was in the crew area, stitching themselves up, but a little place to get a little rest. As you ascend the stairs in either direction, we have little engine room area, which are the thrusters, the heart of the ship. Yeah, there's space pizza. Little thruster room on either side. You eventually get up to the top of the main deck of the ship, where it's the entrance where you all came in, and of course the bridge with piloting and all of that good stuff. And of course the gang you're used to seeing. There's a giant sword laying on the ground as Skrank is tearing apart things, and TJ is in the pilot's seat as Rick is barking nearby, and Odyssey 9 is just kind of like attaching things that Skrank is pulling out.
There's so much redundancy in these ships.
It's not, literally none of this is redundant.
Gosh.
We need all of this.
I'm trying to find the I'm gonna try to get the shield back up with whatever I can.
Yeah, with time your shields will regenerate, but it's just going to take a little bit.
All right, well, I'm gonna do it anyway. So whatever, Justin. That's what I'm gonna spend my RP episode doing. Getting the shields back on. You can't tell me otherwise.
Listen, that's fine. Whatever you want. Listen, this game is for you guys. Whatever your heart's desire. That's what we're doing, right?
My heart desires shields.
Yeah, and it'll get there eventually.
You drive a hard bargain.
Yeah, a heart bargain.
A heart bargain.
A heart bargain. Heart bargain.
So where are we headed exactly? Are we just picking a star and going there?
Oh.
Hey, you're up. What are you?
Oh my gosh, Key. You look so much better.
Yeah.
It's gonna kind of.
Don't really feel it, but
What's going on?
Well, we just survived whatever the fuck that was. First there was a leech that tried to suck out my soul, I think. And then there was that fucking guy who wanted your head, apparently.
Oh, yeah. He's an old friend.
Oh.
Great. Remind me not to meet your friends. And now, Dream Station just detonated behind us. So
Yeah, honestly, good riddance. That place was a hellscape.
Yeah, not my favorite destination so far. Not gonna buy the souvenir patch.
Yeah.
Where are we going?
Isn't that the question? Safety was my initial thought.
Are we safe? Are more of those death blades or blood people, I don't know, gonna come after you?
Do you mean the Devastation Pirates?
Devastation Blade.
Yeah.
That sounds right.
Devastation Blade Veil is, a very incredibly dangerous pirate captain, so.
Great.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
But
you've
he seems
friends.
good.
Who?
He's back. He's,
Who?
He's fine.
Blood Commander Arose of the
Yeah.
Devastation Pirates.
Yeah, he seems like he's taken care of, honestly, so I don't think we need to worry about.
Oh, are we collecting the bounty?
Interesting. Odyssey 9, how much do you think this is worth? And Skrank's gonna kind of like heave the sword over to him.
Oh, that's very, very interesting. I apologize, I don't have it on my internal codex. If we get to an info...
but if you were to just...
If we got...
You want to just take a guess, or...?
Maybe like 1,000 credits?
Okay.
Ooh.
So less than the bounty, right?
Well, his bounty is quite substantial. It's in the thousands, definitely.
Yeah. You think if we take this sword somewhere, that would be proof enough that he's dead?
Potentially.
You guys
So
want to
he's
go
dead.
get some credits?
You killed that guy.
He's dead, right? That ship blew up. I mean, the Dream Station blew up.
My
And there's-
internal codex says Blood Commander Arose has a bounty of 5,000 credits.
Damn, that's a lot of money. Credits.
That sounds kind of nice.
We could. I mean, I don't want to speak for everybody, but I could use some credits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We would have to
Forbid-
turn them into the Knights of Galarion back on Absalon Station. Sorry, Kivari, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
You're good, robot.
They told me your name was Kivari and that you were bleeding.
You know what? I was bleeding. And now I'm not. And I am ready to rest. So if we're heading for Absalom,
Sorry, I was just telling you what you needed to do to redeem the bounty.
Do we want to go to Absalom Station?
I did get
it's
some...
not my... Sorry.
No, that's my bad, Kivari. I'm so sorry. I'm getting used to the conversation aspects of multiple different types of species from all over the Pact Worlds. And I know you, Lashunta, prefer psychic communication, and I'm sorry that I cannot do that.
Yep.
It's like your whole deal. It's like your main
It's
deal.
our whole shtick.
Yeah, it's the one with the big thing that I know.
That's the number one thing. Lashuntas are psychic.
Yeah.
Good job, Odyssey.
Oh, was that the alarm? Skrank? Skrank, what are you doing?
This is redundant, and this we don't need.
Skrank, that's
And
our alarm
honestly,
system. We need that.
I haven't seen one of these in like 14 years.
Well,
on
that's
a ship.
because
This is wild.
That only deploys in emergency
Ridiculous.
situation. Okay.
I don't think we need this.
You guys sure you want to go to Absalom?
I mean, we could probably use the credits if this Devastation Blade Pirate Eros? Is that the name?
I thought it was a rose.
Whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I can't
Eros
wield
by
that
any
sword,
other
so-
name is still as sweet. So let's go make some money for an accidental slaughter.
So that's a no on my ship. Yes.
Are you still here?
Yeah, my ship is
is
back there somewhere.
Oh, I don't think anything's back there. I think if you go back there, you're gonna end up like your namesake.
Garfield?
I meant Chard.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
Chard is short for Garfield?
No, Garfield's my last name.
Oh,
Okay.
thought you were
Well,
going to say your Chartfield.
Chardfield? No, I could. If I have to go into hiding, maybe I'll combine them into Chardfield. That's what I'll do.
Alright, well. This has been a great discussion. I'm gonna go rest because I nearly died again.
If we are trying to make some kind of decision, I've received long-range news updates, if that's of interest. Maybe, I don't know if that will help anyone or anything. It takes, this news is not up to date. It takes a while for the information to travel across the Pact Worlds, but it's fairly recent, within the past week or so. First thing is first. Congratulations, Captain Skrank. You are now a wanted criminal and a lesser-known pirate threat. Here's your bounty poster. Wow, congratulations. So cool.
So cool.
What?
I can't believe
did
it.
nothing. I helped the Knights of Glare. I did a good job for them. I kept their stupid station up and running for as long as they needed us to be on there to get all the pod people off. And I can't believe they would betray me like that. What on earth do they want me for?
Oh, no, this is, I believe the news article says, you're worth 1,000 credits. So that's exciting, right?
Honestly,
I'm excited.
that's a little on the low end.
We're like
Who
full
put that
pirates.
estimate together?
This is great.
Whatever.
Okay. No, it looks like this is when we escaped the Vorpal Drifter. It turns out that there was some kind of news agent on board, and it clocked yourself and Alora and Simeon as potential accomplices of Vorpal Eye Moro. They're uncertain if you were new recruits or just on board, but it was made clear you held your own in a fight against Devastation Blade Veil. But being pirates, which is illegal according to the Knights of Galarion and the Greater Pact Worlds Council laws, you're deemed dangerous and have a bounty of 1,000 credits. Wonderful, wonderful news. If you're into that, I'm excited.
Okay, I mean, I kind of, it's nice to be recognized for my accomplishments.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back into the engine.
It's also exciting. I've never traveled with, a wanted criminal.
Make that 2 wanted criminals. Chard hits oppose.
You're wanted too?
Someday I will be, I'm sure.
You're
I thought you were.
pre-wanted.
Pre-wanted, yeah.
Yeah, more like seeking.
Yeah.
No,
It'll happen.
that was. I believe you, Garfield.
That's one person. So then does that kind of shoot Absalom Station in the ass?
It will be more difficult to get in and out of stations. We'll have to be careful about how we maneuver with a known wanted criminal with the cool poster. The poster looks cool. I might print it out. We can put it up in the ship.
Oh, I was gonna
Well,
say,
they don't
do you have a
know.
scrapbook?
Oh, we could do that too.
Hey, all right, okay. Okay.
Will you
That's
sign
enough
this?
out of both of you.
Odyssey 9 hands you
I-
like a digital pen.
That's
iPad.
enough out of both of you.
I mean, I know people on Absalom. I mean, we could.
Yeah, I mean, they don't know where I am. They don't know that I'm in this escape pod, right? So you guys could go to Absalom Station, take this blade to the Knights of Galarion, get some money for us. I'll hide out in the ship.
Or
I mean, that'll work.
Or
we keep the sword for now. We know that this Rose guy is dead. We can cash in at any time. But if this is a new bounty, you picking up on any scanners probably is bad. So we could set adrift for a while, see what comes our way. To be honest, I'm not really up for another big brawl. Not for a couple days anyway.
That's fair.
I've picked up. We're in the diaspora, and if you're not aware, it's kind of sort of like a hub for all kinds of nefarious criminal activity and also great mystery, which is very interesting. I've picked up some errant signals that have just been kind of floating around in space, so there's always adventure out there.
I feel like the last time I picked up signals, I ended up in a pod. And that was...
Right.
Are either of you eager to head to some sort of home?
No.
That silence was pretty heavy, alright. I feel like that's my answer.
I mean, there's no one really there waiting for me, but...
Great. Chard.
My home is on my ship. I'd love to go there. Yeah.
Maybe we should take him to a ship.
Nope. We're not going back.
Okay.
What if he has some good stuff on this ship?
Have you seen him?
I'm right here.
I mean,
I don't think he's ever seen anything good, let alone
he could
kept
have
it on
good
his
quality
ship.
on the ship, and maybe
I'm great.
Look at him.
we could borrow some of his parts to repair our ship.
I think we'd have better luck scavenging.
We don't need additional parts to repair the ship. The ship has too many parts as it is.
Oh.
Sprank's a minimalist.
Sprank,
I don't know.
We need parts, if anything, Sprank.
Yeah,
I think space junk would serve us better at this point than anything.
Skrank, you do see on one of the screens that are that's monitoring ships statistics and information and readouts that your shields are back. Your shields recover at 1 shield per minute. I just looked it up.
Justin, I have an engineering score of +9, okay? I could use it. I could have used it.
That's just the game. That's how the game works. Listen, if you had actual hull damage, that's a different story.
I don't want to talk about it anymore. Skrank's gonna burrow into the ship.
Oh.
Skrank,
and there goes the captain.
Now he's gone in with he's in a conduit with all the cables. Skrank, please don't pull any of those cables. We need those.
Some of the lights flicker.
Great.
Oh boy.
Okay, well, I'll just announce this also over the PA so Skrank can hear me. There's been a lot of motion in the Pact Worlds since we've been at Dream Station. Major bounties were updated. It seems the Knights of Galerion are worried about 3 major pirate factions right now. We've got the Devastation Blade, the Devastation Pirates, formerly known as the Hellstar Pirates. They just weren't sure what to label them. You know, they're the big unknown in the Pact Worlds, but they've been wreaking havoc everywhere they go, including Broken Rock, which is the pirate capital. But they were repelled. Their attack didn't succeed, whatever they were trying to get to at the pirate capital, Broken Rock. But that includes Vale's bounty, which is 1 million credits. And then, of course, there are 3 commanders down from there. Violavera, Blood Commander, who we know, and is apparently dead. And Nero, the immortal android, who was on this ship and knocked everyone out and escaped. So...
He was here? But...
Yeah, he was fully here, like 2 days ago, yeah.
Oh yeah, that did happen.
Skrank pops.
Right.
Oh, the wanted poster is still up on stream, sorry. Whoops.
Right. Yeah. That guy is difficult because he was dead. He was supposed to be dead, but I guess he wasn't actually dead, and so it was like a woo.
He's immortal. It's in the name.
Yeah, you know, But there's a bounty out on him, so you think like that he could be killed, probably, right? Simeon fully like chopped his head off or something, right?
Oh,
like
that sounds cool.
Yeah, fully did.
it was
It was cool.
yeah.
Oh.
Simeon was really cool.
And this Simeon is dead?
Key, why would you say that?
Well, we're speaking about this guy in
No,
past
but-
tense.
I don't
No, not. It's funny, actually. You know, not everyone that hitches a ride with me dies.
Well,
Just some
Yeah.
people.
we can hope
I'm
it
alive.
fits one more, and I point to Chard.
Jared's like looking at some stuff that Skrank pulled down and electrocutes himself on the wire. Stop!
No.
Is that supposed to happen? Is that normal? Is that
yeah,
like
that's
a...
the spicy part.
Oh, that's like a defense against
Yeah.
incursion. Okay.
Idiots.
Got it. Okay,
Mhm.
great.
Stupid.
It's good to know these things.
Simeon and Nalora were my old crewmates. They helped. We came to Dream Station together.
But they're alive.
Yeah, very much so. They just had to go take care of some business. Maybe we'll meet back up at some point. They just had to go, you know, do some
That'd be
other
cool.
stuff. They're together. They're bounty hunters, kind of.
Right.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So that's why we ended up with that immortal guy.
I
Because
see.
they were hunting the bounty and. But,
On that
yeah.
topic, Skrank, if you want to give me a perception check while you're
Oh,
kicking around.
I guess.
I don't think your smell is going to help. I think this is a visual thing.
12 plus. What's my perception? Plus 4. 16.
Okay. As you were like going through all the conduits and everything like that, you don't see any trace of anything strange. So, and then you came back out and continued this conversation.
Okay. Okay.
I don't-
Keep your secrets.
Yeah, the immortal android and actually Zemir also disappeared, which is suspicious.
Who is Zamir?
Zemir is the last surviving living member of the Vorpalai pirates, as we know. Yeah, you were both in pods, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Well, the Vorpalais are a well-known pirate crew, but most notorious for just wanting to be free and not actually the darker side of pirate life. They did a lot of good, and they were helping a lot of refugees escape from Vale's attack, in which Vale attacked their ship, which we were on board, myself and Skrank, and Nalora and Simeon, and others. We escaped as Vale cut the ship in half, but Edgar Vorpalai Moro, the captain, had a backup plan and locked the entire area in a time stasis. So they're kind of locked in time. But we escaped with Zemir and Naro, who we assumed to be dead. And here we are now. But the Vorpalai pirates, as much as we know, are no longer wanted, as they're stuck in time.
That
Right.
Well, I guess except
That's
for
crazy.
me.
Right,
Because
they do kind of think maybe you're like a new recruit.
they kind of think I'm a Vorpalai. They kind of think I'm a Vorpalai.
Oh.
They kind of.
Does that
That's
mean
true.
we're four bulls? Four?
Maybe this is a Vorpalai pirate ship now. You guys want to be Vorpalai pirates?
Just
Can
stealing
you
their name.
induct us if you don't know if you're even part of the crew?
Yeah, I could do that.
All right.
For sure, I can do that, right? I can just do that. It's space. Who's gonna tell me I can't do that?
It's pretty piratey.
Yep.
Honestly, guys, the Vorpal Eyes they were really nice. They were a good group. I liked them.
Well, I mean, we can
Pop that ship
honor
over
them.
for a little bit. Okay.
I mean, a crew doesn't hurt. At least help increase our chances for a while.
Yeah, that'll also help. I mean, I guess now that we're out of danger, I guess we can talk, get to know each other. That's, in a non-life-threatening situation.
Do you have icebreakers planned?
I was hoping Odyssey could break the ice, because the last time I did it, it didn't work too well, and I should stop talking because I'm just gonna keep going.
I haven't been on a planet where I've had to break ice yet. Maybe in the future I'll find an ice planet. We can break it. That'd be nice.
Yeah, that's...
It'll be ice.
It'd be ice.
It'll be cool.
If I'm continuing down my list here, I just have this program open is all. After the Devastation Pirates, they're at the top of the wanted list in the Pact Worlds right now. We have the Ember Crown Pirates, led by Kane Ember Crown. Him and his crew have been disrupting a lot of life innovation facilities. They've clashed with the Knights of Galarion, and they've kind of just been popping up wherever they can be a menace. Kane's bounty is 800,000 credits right now. And then we have the Rockbone Pirates. They're a pirate crew from the planet Eox, who have been padding their crew with the corpses from battlefields. This horrific ability has made them a force to be reckoned with, understandably. Pirate Captain Shambles has a bounty of 300,000 credits, and that's kind of the list. Of course, if we get to a planet, we have an infosphere. I can access more information, or more information on anything. There could be more bounties, anything that we want to find out, but we'd have to be somewhere.
What was the last name? Sorry.
Of who?
The pirates, the last crew.
Rotbone?
Watbone? Like Wattpad?
Sorry, no, Rotbone Pirates.
Right. Thank you.
Out of the robot voice, yeah. Eox is the planet of the undead. It's a giant world of zombies and skeletons, and they host game shows where where people run through all kinds of really horrific scenarios for the entertainment of the Pact Worlds. They host all kinds of things on that planet, but Pirate Captain Shambles and his crew are third on the list, right behind Kane Ember Crown. Look at that.
Yeah. Did you say Life Innovations?
Yes.
Where is that? Where have these Ember Crowns, where have they been hitting?
Oh, it didn't specify specifically, but Life Innovations, their technology can be found on most major planets.
Right.
And Skrank goes into, Odyssey 9 goes into, I'll explain my fucking
No, by all means,
thought
Justin,
process
you
there.
take over.
Hey, look at all this shit. Let's fucking get rid of this. No, Odyssey 9 goes through a list of places. Verces is a main kind of technological hub. A lot of innovation and technology is built in Verces, which Skrank is familiar with Verces. That's where my brain short-circuited. Absalom Station is a hub, so of course their technology is going to be found there. They were obviously on Castroval, which we know about. Like almost any major hub is going to have it, but those three are the big, Castroval for the corporations, Verces for the research technology, Absalom Station for just being a melting pot of the Pact Worlds. Everything kind of comes together.
mean, we can go to Absalom and get some information. Updates,
Yes.
stuff like that.
I think we should get you to one of those, what did you say, info spheres?
Infosphere.
Right. We'll plug you in. Get you recharged.
Oh, I recharge on the ship.
Oh,
Okay. Well,
That's
then
cool.
we'll unplug you.
I'm not plugged
Do you
Yeah.
in.
have
for a
any
walk.
kind of like he's okay? Odyssey 9 he doesn't have a USB outlet. All right, Odyssey 9's
I've
a
met
whole.
this person the first time.
I've got a dongle
Okay.
for USB if we need it.
That's what they call that. Okay.
That was I was trying to help you,
Oh,
and then you just walked us both back.
I was trying to help you
With the dongle.
with a dongle.
I'm
It's
sensing
You want that
help,
tension
Skrank?
within the crew.
I'm going back under.
Oh, well, to the dongle?
Let's not.
Got enough. Never mind. All I was gonna say is if we want to go to Absalom Station, I'm gonna need a disguise, or I can't join you because
I
I'm
mean-
not. I guess with a bounty on my head, even if it's just 1,000 credits, with the bounty on my head, I can't be seen by the Knights of Galarian. They'll chuck me in the night hole.
You want to
Dagox. Dagox
Frick.
4.
Dagox. The Dagox. Thank you, Dagox. They'll chuck me in Dagox. And I don't know about you guys, but I've heard very kind things about that place.
No, that's a very well-established, impenetrable prison planet.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So,
So if we have a way to disguise or something,
I could put you in my backpack.
could hide in Rick if you want.
in
Little-
Rick,
Could like make a little cubby and
like
then you
he's
could.
pregnant with me.
No, not. Why did you, Captain? Why would you go there? That's not. That's not how that.
With Rat.
Say who's the dad? Like I don't.
Dog. He's with the rat.
I don't think a Skrank is gonna fit.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
that's a
you
pretty
are.
big difference.
You are
Big.
big. What?
I'm a
sorry.
big fella.
You are.
Thank you
You're-
very much. I'm not rat size. I'm Yosoki size. I'm a big fella.
Oh, okay. That's
Hey,
on me.
Hey. You guys.
We can
Knock it
get you
off.
a disguise then.
Yeah, I'm sure
something?
Gadgets over here could figure
A
something
little-
out.
A hood over your head. Should be fine.
Take some extra cord and just make a little mustache out of it.
That's
Okay.
sort of what I figured. I mean, who knows? Maybe everybody has 1,000 credit bounty on their head. Maybe I'll just slip right under. You seem like the kind who can avoid being seen. If you
Some
will.
have said that my profession is being a greasy rat fella. So.
Yeah, that makes sense. I did see you grease through a few traps there. So,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
That checks out.
well, Gadgets, Gizmo,
Odyssey 9.
Odyssey 9. No, it's okay. Those weren't your names.
Oh, okay.
Those are our names? Are we Gadgets and Gizmo?
You are.
Who's one?
You're Gadgets because you have a walking gadget. And
He's-
you're
it's Rick's
Gizmos
a-
because it just makes sense.
No,
Rick's a dog.
obviously,
What are
I
you
get it.
talking
I
about?
didn't ask the question. I knew I was Gizmo. Thank you. This guy.
I just.
So are you gonna pilot us? Can I go to bed now? We can maybe deal with the pirates and Absalom tomorrow.
Yeah, I guess I'll pilot until.
Yeah, keep us. How about TJ? You pilot. I'm gonna see if I can't make our ship stealthier.
Ooh, that sounds
Best
like a
of
fun
luck.
project.
I don't know.
Can I hold the sword?
Speaking
It's-
of the sword, on Hephaestus, if you go into your inventory, you'll see a tab in your inventory called Shared. The Shared tab has everything that's available on the ship right now.
69.
Yeah, it is 69. It is 69, actually. Wait, 69.
no.
This is everything that's just in the storage on the ship in general. There's some goodies in there. At any point in time, we can go over this or
Oh my
whatever.
god, Justin, you put stimulants in here? That's so sweet.
Yeah.
How'd you know?
But the magma blade,
God.
you'll see a magma blade in there, and you can move that. You should be able to transfer that, I believe, to your own inventory if you would like, Beth.
Well, first I'll see if Skrank gives it up.
Yeah,
Their
that's
little
a good
rat
question.
hands.
I mean, it's in my greasy little rat hands. No, I think I chucked it aside and was like, because I was digging through the ship. It genuinely, I think it's too big for me. Like it's too big for me to wield, right?
It's over your height. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You could
Yeah.
put it off.
I mean, it's polite to ask.
It would be like Final Fantasy VII, Skrank wielding this blade.
Yeah, that's all I can think of. Okay, Skrank's gonna like, all right, dramatic music, right? Skrank's gonna step up to the sword and get both of his teeny little fingies under, like all of his teeny little hands underneath of it, and lift it up and like hold it out from his and kind of wiggle back. Thrust it over his shoulder. Like he's about to go hitchhiking. Tie a little back.
Yeah, are you gonna tie a little handkerchief to the end of that?
Skrank's feeling the weight of it. Gonna turn it around. And as Skrank's doing it, Skrank's like trying to see if he can sense any like psychic energy from this sword. If there's any kind of like resonance of like, is there anybody from, you know, the pirates that are like chasing us, or is there any way that they're tracking us? Is there anything going on with the immortal guy that was on the ship who's still like, is there any way that they're following us still? And that's what Skrank's trying to do right now. Maybe with sorry, I clicked out of my spells. Maybe with like a detect magic, I don't know.
Yeah, well, detect magic is free for you to cast, I believe.
Yeah.
The blade isn't magical. If you're trying to delve further, it would be like maybe some kind of like mysticism check.
Yeah, I can do a mysticism check. I got a +7 to mysticism.
Whoa.
I'm an incredibly intuitive little rat.
Let's go Skrank. I'll tell you the DC would be 20 to get usable information.
Okay, I got a 9.
Okay.
+7, so 16.
That's pretty good though. Yeah, the blade isn't magical. It doesn't have inherent magic. It seems to be like a technology based thing. This I can just read it. This sturdy sword appears to be made of stone when inactive. Once powered, it's a powered weapon, so it takes like little charge cells basically. Once powered, the blade cracks and melts into a glowing bar of magma held in place by magnetic fields. The incredible heat inflicts grievous injuries. Cool stuff.
Justin, did you make a lightsaber for us?
Yeah, it's a magma saber. I'll tell you on a
So
critical hit,
defensive.
which you'd learn this anyway. On a critical hit, so if Kivari used this sword, got a critical hit, it would wound the opponent, which means the target must succeed at a saving throw or gets wounded. It doesn't actually list what wounded does there, but that's fine. We have the information. Wounded does. It's not on my list either. I'll find out what wounded does. I have a list of conditions, and it wasn't on there. So that's fun.
Okay, so Skrank's like holding it up. It's like trying to feel for something, any kind of like direction. He's like paying attention to the the ball that he uses, the globe that he uses to try to guide himself, and just not getting anything. It has been a tough day. This blade is dark and heavy, and Skrank has a lot on their mind. So Skrank's gonna kind of look at Key and give her a long, like, check. Like, all right. Are you with us?
Like right now?
Like,
Or
are
do you
you
mean
gonna
like
take...
in a community sense?
I like you. And Skrank's gonna just like hand the sword.
Do you hand it to me blade out?
So hot.
You take me out.
Wounds Key.
You just
Skrink
kill
decapitates
me.
Key just
Yeah.
fully.
I have absolutely like no hit points. I just die.
Yeah.
Sorry, what was missing from the description on Hephaestus, which is great. Listen, I love Hephaestus. Basically, if you critical hit, you roll on a wounding table, which gives a location. So general or eye, leg, arm, vital organ, or brain, which all of those cause different effects. Again, that's the critical hit effect of this weapon.
Okay, so what do I need to roll now to see how I wounded Key?
You need to crit out an attack roll is what you got to do. Some of them are severing limbs. Like some of those crit effects are just
That would be really cool. Just
severing
imagine me
limbs.
severing a limb.
Yeah.
That sounds
That's
painful.
actually pretty cool. All right. Yeah. I'm gonna toss you that blade.
Catch it before
Yeah.
it decapitates me.
Kivari
Solid.
catches the blade, magma blade in hand, kind of illuminating the area, and we're going to take a little break, a couple minutes, recharge, and we will be back in just a few minutes. Don't go anywhere. BRB. BRB.
Master.
We're back. Hello, welcome back to the Vast. When we left off, we were kind of just getting acquainted with everyone on board the ship, figuring out maybe where we're heading, and kind of like what's on the go with everything in the Pact World, since some of the members have been stuck in dream pods aboard Dream Station. And all of that. Chart is here too.
For now.
Kivari, you catch this magma blade that Skrank has thrown over to you, and it's it's got a heft to it, I should say. But yeah, it feels like a pretty effective greatsword.
Thanks, Gizmo. I'll take good care of it.
Good.
Well, this has been delightful, but I almost died about an hour ago. So I think I'm going to claim a bunk. Is that what we do? Do you have specific rooms? Do I just get a bed? Captain?
Oh, right. Skrank's kind of like thinking about like Simeon and Nolora and whether or not any of their stuff is still on the ship.
There were a few days when everyone was on Dream Station and Simeon and Nolora were still there, so they would have moved anything
Taken their stuff.
relevant. Yeah.
Oh no. Can I do a perception check to see if they left anything behind?
Yeah, give me a perception check.
This is my dice. Yeah. Ooh, that's a 16. What's my perception? 4. Baby? Just it?
That's a dirty.
That's a 20.
That's a dirty 20.
I bet there's a love note somewhere on the ship.
They want to make a thruple.
Skrank's gonna like quickly just be like, yeah, just stay right here for 1 second and just quickly like go check in their rooms real quick.
Yeah,
Just
you
out of respect, honestly.
You scurry downstairs past the engine rooms into the little corridor, and you pop in and you're following your nose a little bit, looking after their scents that they left, and you find a neatly folded is the bandana that Simeon would often put up over his face, left behind on the bed for you.
put it in my cheek pouch.
Just like,
Not like this.
And and I'll pop back down. And do like go right ahead. Honestly, I'm not looking so great myself. I think we could do with a little bit of rest, and then we can decide. As long as we're, should I try to make us try to hide us a little bit? Do we want to? Is there any way to make us less visible? Can I make the ship stealthy?
I mean, we can always just pose as refugees coming off Dream Station. I'm sure they'll know it detonated.
TJ, if you want to give me a computer check.
Oh. Okay.
And let's say this is not a hard, let's say DC 10. This isn't like a wild thing that I'm going to get at here.
Right.
Oh, you know what? Sorry, there's a very important part of this game that we haven't really got to because everything has been on fire since we started. But when you have time to take to do something, you can actually just take 10, which means you just assume you rolled a 10. So when you're not in a stressful situation, and there's a situation that comes up, you can be like, oh, actually, I got a 10. I'm going to take 10. But that means it does take 10 times the amount of time to do that. Or you can take 20 to do something, which means you assume that you got a 20 on the die, not a natural 20. It doesn't count as a crit. And that means it takes 20 times or longer to do something. But you can just succeed in those fashions when the stakes are low and things are kind of chill. So if you want to roll, you can roll. If you want to take 10 to get that, you can take 10.
Oh, I rolled. I got a 18.
Oh, hell yeah. Let's go.
And then, do I have my computer stuff?
Yeah, you can add your computers.
Oh, well, it's 29.
29, TJ?
What?
I'm always
Holy
if
shit.
we're good at one thing, we're good with computers, you know?
29 is wild. With a goddamn 29.
Got one job.
So TJ actually gets us a new ship. And
TJ's like, let's punch in some new code, and then suddenly...
Well, I mean...
TJ hacks into the Matrix.
Yeah.
I am the Matrix.
That is exactly what's going on here, basically. No, TJ, you go in through the information about the ship. You find exactly where you can actually change all of the transponder information of the ship. So you can actually, if you want to rename the ship completely, the paint is still out on the outside of the exterior, of course. But if you want to rename the ship, you can definitely take care of that, and that'll other ships that are trying to contact you will see you as this name. So it could be a method of stealth where you're no longer a Vorpal escape pod, which is pretty well known. It could be whatever, right? But alongside of that, yeah, I'm gonna give you a +1 piloting check while you're on this ship. So anytime you're doing a piloting check, you just get an additional +1 because of that 29 that you rolled.
Hell yeah.
Wild.
That's dope.
Truly wild. But yeah, TJ, you just sit down at the computer and find out all this information. Pretty much anything that you can reprogram, you have access to. So.
Yeah, that's kind of doable. I can do a lot. I might be here for a while. Yeah. Any other things you want, Skrank? I got it.
You can.
I renamed the ship too, if you want me to.
Yeah. What are we gonna call ourselves?
Oh, me! Oh, me! Oh, wow! Okay,
Yeah.
I'm new. I wasn't expecting to make such a big life decision.
You're muted, Beth.
I'm just laughing.
Oh.
I actually silently was just like, I'm new, and I just laughed.
New, which is great. Yeah.
It's just funny.
We can call. You can join the sponsored pirates. You'd get 0.0001.
Turn.
Go
do you
go
go to bed?
Go to bed.
Oh,
Or you need to go to bed, buddy. You look rough.
Okay.
Go to
Politely,
sleep, my friend.
go to sleep.
Go.
Your friend
Go
just
to
died.
sleep.
I've got this like little sleep sound machine. It might sound like someone crying themselves to sleep, but that's just the sleep sound.
Yeah, that's
Oh god.
It's really weird white
Okay.
noise, but
Alright,
alright.
okay.
Yeah.
It's Greg's gonna turn the rest of us
Unreal-
and be like, we gotta be nicer to him.
Unrelated to me
Why?
losing my two best friends today,
Yeah.
and 66% of my crew. So
Do you want a hug?
yeah,
Like
I'll take
that?
a hug. Yeah,
Yeah.
thanks.
Jake will hug
Yeah.
Thanks, TJ.
Chard, and
That was nice.
Rick will come over. And
Oh, look at this good
Sort
boy. Clunk, clunk, clunk. Does he like scritches?
And Keith
Yeah?
and Frank are just
What type
standing
of-
there, like.
what type of dog doesn't like scratches?
That's okay. Good
yeah,
boy.
Pat the belly. It's nice and smooth down there. Use a certain metal, get it all nice and smooth.
Good boy.
Yeah.
Bark, bark. Bark, bark.
Back.
He's such a good boy as he is. He likes you.
Oh my god.
He doesn't bark for everybody. You should take pride in that.
Well, as your Chard goes off and goes downstairs and probably gets into a conversation with trying to recruit Bobbin and Needle, probably. I have a list here of kind of like locations and things that are related to you all throughout the Pact Worlds, if that helps make a decision. It doesn't have to all be in RP. We're playing a collaborative tabletop game, of course. It's called Starfinder.
We're doing what?
We're recording a podcast right now.
Huh?
Sorry, we're not just
What?
hanging out, Katie. We're
Wait.
live on the internet.
This is being recorded?
Sorry, yeah, I didn't tell anybody that.
Katie is a cryptid. No one can know about them.
Yeah.
They're in the walls.
Truly
I'm
truly
in the walls, Justin. You're gonna give up my location.
Newfoundland,
I'm a
Canada.
wanted man.
St. John's, Newfoundland, Canada. That's my list. I'm not fucking doxing Katie for anybody listening who doesn't know anything about this podcast. That was where I live. Let's be clear.
It would be wild if you did just dox me for giggles.
I run a small fucking business
Get
from my house, so
wrecked.
it's not like a big
You're like,
surprise.
"Jeez, dude."
Actually, sucks to suck.
So Absalom Station is a big one, of course. There's a lot going on Absalom Station, but a few reasons you might go there. TJ is from Absalom Station, of course. TJ has a pretty big history with the Spike, which is the area below the main deck of Absalom Station. Odyssey 9 has not been to Absalom Station yet. They're kind of waiting. Odyssey 9 goes into a little explanation of what they're doing. They're known as those that become, and that's actually a sect of androids that come from the planet Abalon, which is the android planet, basically. The first ones founded androids. They founded the soul drives that give them consciousness, which is a kind of like one of the miracles that Triune, the machine god Triune, kind of granted. Triune discovered the drift or invented the drift. It's up for debate. The soul drives for the androids, giving them consciousness. And there was this is all off the top of my fucking head. I can't remember. There was 3 miracles, essentially, that Triune performed to ascend to godhood, and becoming a full deity of the androids and robots. But Odyssey 9 is meant to explore the galaxy and just kind of take things in, learn about cultures and experiences, and take that information back to Abalon to record. The Knights of Galerion are stationed, of course, on Absalom Station, along with the Aspis Consortium, have a HQ there. The Aspis Consortium are a consortium, so they're made up of multiple different little sects, let's say, right? Like different divisions. There's a lot of shaded history, of course, with the Aspis Consortium that we all know and love. Absalom is a melting pot. extremely diverse species from all over the Pact Worlds, and likely your best location to stock up on things, shop around, get information. Anything a big city would offer. That's kind of it, right? Mary Reed and the pirates of the Sersha 2 were aiming to go back to Absalom Station and fight against the family and take back their home that they were kicked out of in the Spike. That was a big driving point for them being chased away. They're looking to go back. We have Castrovel. Kivari is from Castrovel, of course. A long history there on the Asana continent, which is where I blanked out on the city that's close to the compound. I'm desperately trying to see if I made a note. I didn't. I usually make a note for myself. Maybe started with a K. Anyway, there's a lot of Lashuntas have their cities and civilizations on Asana, the continent there. Nolor and Simeon went back to Castrovel to uncover they are out looking for bounties and searching for runes and all that good stuff. A lot of corporations are housed on Castrovel. Most corporations have some kind of headquarters on Castrovel. Life Innovations, that's one of their main places. And Castrovel is just rife with plant life and animals that will kill you. So that's something. There's Verces, Skrank, obviously being from Verces, grew up in the Abadar Corporation-sponsored orphanage. The Augmented Pirates frequently did business on Verces, trading technical goods for credits and all that stuff. It's known for researching technology. It's known for pushing the boundaries of science, basically. Verces being a tidally locked planet, so it's always facing one direction towards the sun, which means the only hospitable place on that planet is a ring around the center of the planet where all their city is built. So their city is built on this huge structure ring. And one side of the planet is freezing cold and the other side is blazing hot. And both have their own forms of life out in the ice fields or the desert-like terrain of the other side, but most things happen on the ring itself. Abadar Corporation has a huge research branch on Verces, of course, along with some others. Dagox 4 is the corporate prison planet who were the people who commit pretty much massive crimes that are picked up by the Knights of Galerion or corporate enforcers go to Dagox for a huge, again, prison planet, right? The resistors of the Corridor Town attack in the Spike. It was noted that they had been shipped off to Dagox 4. It's extremely well protected, and heading there without any kind of information or a plan probably wouldn't get you too far, to be honest with you. There's Broken Rock, which is somewhat nearby. That's the pirate capital of the Pact Worlds. Devastation Blade Veil launched an attack, failed, and then went off and tore up the areas kind of around it and beyond. And the diaspora itself, Odyssey 9 said they had some errant signals that they picked up. If anybody, or if everybody wasn't really in a rush to get to any one location, Odyssey 9 was happy to direct to, some kind of signals. Sometimes they're help signals. Most times they're not help signals. Most times it's a trap. So, you got to be careful. But it also is, again, the diaspora is the huge asteroid belt kind of that divides the Pact World solar system, made up of two planets collided, apparently. Some say evil wizards from Eox caused the two planets to explode. And asteroids, magical planet asteroids all over the belt. There's actually a water stream that cuts through the diaspora in the center, which is interesting. but lots of criminal activity and adventure and all that good stuff. But those are all of the, sorry, that was a lot of talking and a lot of information. Those are all of the main kind of threads that are relevant, from my perspective for your characters. But if you guys have another plan, then that's it, baby. That's tabletop gaming.
We'll say we can
I have
go
a
to
question.
Yes.
Does Skrank know anything about why DuPont? So at the end of my confrontation with DuPont's, he said God hearts to me, right?
Yep.
Does that ring any kind of bells to Skrank, or is this something I'm gonna need to roll over?
Skrank could do. This is gonna be a very interesting check that I need to figure out what that even would be. I feel like it would be.
Right, bro.
It's going to be culture, but it's going to be a DC 25. It's an extremely difficult check to make.
Okay, I can't get it.
You could take 20, but I don't even think taking 20 would.
I can't get it.
Yeah.
My culture's only a +3.
You can roll and try to get a nat 20. A nat 20 is always a success in this game.
I'll do a roll every day.
Just roll
to try to understand it.
Just roll a nat 20.
That's a 6.
Okay.
Skrank scratches his ear a little bit.
Yeah, you feel like it was maybe cryptic or obviously strange.
Oh, maybe that was cryptic.
Maybe cryptic?
Weird.
Maybe.
Okay. Alright. I just wanted to see if I could figure out what direction I wanted to head away from. But alright.
Key. Did Key go to bed already?
Oh yeah, Key dipped.
Oh, I was gonna say, I mean, you all could be downstairs having this conversation, right? Whatever.
Skrank's gonna. I'm gonna okay. I'm gonna show you guys to your rooms, and as we're kind of walking, I guess I'll be like, guys, I know we're all different, we're coming from different places, we're going to different places, but we're together right now, and that doesn't mean anything other than the fact that we are occupying the same space together right now, right? But as long as we are occupying the same space, we should make a plan for ourselves.
I agree.
Is that a motivational speech, or are you actually trying to instigate a plan right now?
That was I'm trying to. A little from column A, a little from column B. It's been a long day, guys.
Yeah, I literally was holding my spleen about an hour ago, so yeah. I'm with you.
Yeah. I'm just thinking, I don't particularly, I guess you've met Bobbins and Needle, and obviously we know Chard, and I'm just thinking about them on our, it might be nice to let them get off. Maybe Absalom would be a nice place to drop them, pick up some supplies, and we can, on the way there, we could think about where we want to head next.
Okay. I mean, I'm down. Don't mind going back home.
Absalom home.
Yeah. I just didn't think I'd be back so soon, but
how long's it been?
It's been a while.
So then it's not soon.
Yeah, a couple years at least.
I'm sure no one remembers you if that's what you're worried about.
Oh.
Or maybe some people do, and that's what he's worried about.
Yeah. Do you want them to remember you? Sorry.
really
Oh.
important to your loved ones, if that's where you called home.
Oh, I thought I asked earlier if you had a home, and then everyone was kind of like, no. So I assumed that you didn't have any loved ones.
Oh, I mean they're out there. Just gotta find them. That's all.
So you've lost your loved ones. Did you like misplace them?
It's more like they were taken away from me. But yeah. What about you? Were your loved ones?
Nope, I know where they are.
Oh, you want to go see?
No,
Oh,
it's worse for them if I do.
you sure? I mean,
I'm damn sure.
you got a cool sword now, and that can. Look at this cool sword.
I also got my ass kicked by a leech.
It was a big leech, though.
It was a big leech.
Unless
And
she's
we
weird
did
feet.
escape them.
Barely. No,
Maybe
if
we go get some
if I'm going
supplies.
back, I'm going back with more than a sword. Going back with an army if I can. Or at least a few more choice individuals. I got shit to wreck back there.
Oh,
And I'm not strong enough yet.
you look pretty strong to me, but
You're pretty light.
I am a good 120 pounds, okay? All of this.
Is that with the dog?
Rick is light, okay? Alright? I've been feeding him new oil. He's fine. The
Yeah.
weight's coming off of him. Why would you even
Listen, I'm
insinuate
just
that?
saying. I think the dog weighs 120 pounds, so. You, I'd guess. 90.
You don't have to perceive me.
Mhm.
It's very rude. Very.
I'm not known for my people skills.
We can tell.
My reputation precedes me then.
Alright, Captain. We can go to Absalom. Drop off Needle and who else?
Bobbin.
Bob
Is
and-
Maybe
Spanksy
we-
gonna be there? I think they want to either kill them,
I
or want
honest-
me to kill them.
No. They're not trying to kill Spanksy.
I don't know. They were pretty into it.
They're very into Spanksy. If they did try to
No,
kill him,
but
it would be
killing
performance
them.
art.
Oh,
It would be, yeah, it's that.
Is
is
kind of
killing
killing.
people a performance art? I might be an
It's
artist.
like slaying, you know?
That's
But
not.
not killing. Slaying. There you go. You guys are cute when you do that.
But besides the point,
Okay.
we're going back. Well, I'm going back to Absalom. We're going to drop them to kill off somebody I don't really know. And then I guess we just go from there. Does that.
Yeah.
Is
Well,
that good? Is that...
I'd like to try to hear a little bit more about what these Ember Crowns have been up to.
Well, I can research them.
Yeah,
What do
I
you-
might
what
be
do you
able
wanna
to pick someone out from a crowd too. We'll see. Absalom's got a lot of tech, so they might be around.
Yeah, maybe we can pick up some supplies for the ship.
Supplies would be nice.
Yeah.
I think you need more stuff for the med kit now.
Yeah, we definitely need more stuff for the med kit, and I can sell off some of the extra stuff that I found in the engine bay. Because there's a lot of, like I said, a lot of redundancy in this
It looked
craft.
like it. Yeah,
I feel like
it
we
looked
need
you were
it.
pulling out.
What are we?
I don't. You're
The
just
spaceship
like
still
Odyssey
seems
9.
to be flying, so
Yeah, Odyssey
Exactly.
9. They're cool, and
Speaking
they
of the
understand me?
spaceship, speaking of the spaceship, we need a name.
I
Right?
was going to say the Going Nebula. That was the name I thought of. If that's okay. It's just, I had a friend, she really liked stars and nebulas, and yeah.
It's nice. It's whimsical.
poetic. They're gonna think we're a traveling band of poets. That's not bad though.
Not bad. From you? That's like a compliment to me.
I don't know if you're
Do you want me to
Get
stuff
any
you and
better
your
than that.
dog?
Why would you say that?
all
can't
right. Okay. Go to bed. Go to bed.
I'm going to bed. I'm going to.
Being dismissed by a 2-foot-tall rat, alright.
I'm a Yosoki, and those kind of comments are not welcome on board a ship. Thank you very much.
I'm
I'm gonna chalk it up to a lack of sleep and you having to hold
Blood
your
loss.
spleen in earlier.
Yeah.
Blood loss.
Oh, do we need to clean that up? Because I can.
That's good.
Get Chard to do it. He's fine.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think he misses his ship.
Just hear
Yeah,
Slate
ship's
sobbing
doing
from the other room.
Just stop. Stop saying, wow, that's good.
Oh,
A white noise machine really carries.
that's
It's
not.
a really unique white noise machine. Alright,
Okay.
well. I mean, it seems like our ship is safe for the night, so let's all heal up and I'll make us some breakfast in the morning.
Oh, good.
I'm also
You
a
can-
chef.
Cook, Captain?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought Odyssey
Is
9
it gonna
would.
come out of your mouth pouch?
Ugh.
And those are the kind of comments, okay, that could frankly get you get off of you know what? A less tolerant captain would.
I've seen you take so many things out of that mouth pouch.
I saw the sword. I was there for that. That was.
Yeah. It's handy.
How did
That
you?
is a genetic thing. Just let it be. That's part of me. That's part of Yosoki.
That's okay. That's fine. All right. Okay. Crew? Is that yeah? That's, yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Pirates,
Okay.
right? Under our dread captain,
Yeah.
Gizmo.
Purple pirates.
Purple pirates. Purple pirates on 3.
Oh yeah, you see.
I
TJ,
heard
like,
I think
Orpal.
I think we're the threeple, not four.
What are you? Rick counts. What are you saying right now? What?
It's not fourple. It's threeple.
No, I was saying.
Five
Oh,
poles.
I got you.
Honestly,
With Odyssey.
Yeah, we're.
Is Odyssey involved?
Did Odyssey turn off? Did Odyssey's batteries run out?
Odyssey's on the bridge, putting back equipment that Skrank hauled out.
Skrank's honestly, as we're walking out, Skrank's turning off the lights behind him, leaving Odyssey fully in the dark.
Why would you do that? Captain has a sense of humor.
I'll fix it later.
Okay.
Okay. So, to rest, and then tomorrow to Absalom.
To Absalom.
To Absalom.
To Absalom.
What was?
Uh,
Yes, give us nothing. What was it?
Night comes to the ship, and with it brings the end of the Dream Station arc. Arriving there on a promise of your deepest desires, only to find it a lie sold to you by a corporation using psychic waves to peer into your mind and tell you exactly what you wanted to hear. One by one, the main lights on the ship dim as most of the crew and passengers settle in. The ship creaks and moans softly, settling in for a long journey ahead of it, and an occasional tinkering sound can be heard across the ship, kind of like echoing as the metal hull of a ship does. A low, deep humming vibration lulls everyone to sleep. The night goes on as watch by watch passes. Kivari waking up TJ to take watch. TJ waking up Skrank to take watch. Skrank, you sit on the pilot seat of the bridge, the lights low, and you notice a strange glow from your overall pocket. The overalls of the Vorpal Drifter that you wore. Inside, yes, you just it's great for the podcast.
Oh, sorry, I should be me. It is really good content for the podcast. Okay. Let's take two.
Take the cut.
You said okay. We're recording.
Nobody has time to edit this.
So Skrank will kind of so Skrank has his big little baby feet up on the console and noticing the glow. Skrank will just open up their open up the big of the overalls.
Yeah, inside is a small purple sphere with microscopic runes engraved onto it. The same sphere that Elgard Vorpal Eye Moro threw to Simeon as you left the Vorpal Drifter.
Just it's gonna take it out and try to remember what that means.
You sit there looking at it. You're kind of transfixed, the slow kind of pulsating glow, and something echoes through your mind. Not your own voice with your own thoughts. Something or someone else. Now, I wonder what adventures this could bring. If only you could get that hooked up to the ship, young Skrank. Oh, the adventures you'd have. And as soon as the voice came, it was gone. A thick haze in your mind, like when you wake up and you're just trying to remember a dream that you had. Vorpal Eye entrusted you all to take this sphere, whatever it might be. And that's where we'll end this session of The Vast. What? Skrank eats it.
Start playing all the cool music. What was that?
Skrank casually puts it in the little cheek pouch. Skrank's collecting daubles. Like, Skrank's just got little, like,
He's an orb guy. He's an orb guy.
Skrank's one of those, like, magic orb guys that does his little dancing on his hands.
Doxy Raiders, thanks for the raid. Welcome, hello. Sorry, game stuff. Doxy asked Katie, does Skrank like pineapple on his pizza?
Spias.
Well, what a little journey we've been on. Hey, I don't remember the original order that we went in, but I'm going to try to go in reverse order. If you want to tell people where they can find you, what you do, and truly anything you want. Let's start with the Spineapple Pizza lover, Katie.
You can spine me in my sped. That's where I spam. Just in my sped all day. Speepin'.
Just speepin'?
Just speepin'. I'm just speepin' with my sporps. Just in my sporps. Just speepin'.
Just speepin'.
I'm brain broken.
No, Captain.
Yeah.
Who needs brain when you have sports?
Yeah, my name's Baby, and I'm so inspired.
We gotta get this baby to sped.
This baby to sped. I got sick. Yeah.
Anyway,
no.
Oh, sorry, that wasn't the end.
No,
that was the end.
Okay, you know what? Okay, sorry, that was a bit, Justin. I don't know if you can read the room, but I've got a little bit more to say.
Okay.
If you didn't cut me off.
Here, I'll put you back full screen. I'm so sorry. Here you go.
All right, everybody. This is my show now. I'm here. I know it's late, but we're in for it. Yep, that's it.
Okay,
actually.
great.
I'm good.
Perfect. I'll put you up on the screen 3 times.
Wonderful.
Speaking of on the screen 3 times, Beth, there you
me.
are.
I'm on the screen 3 times. You can find me at Camilla Kip on Instagram. Sometimes I haven't uploaded it in many moons. And I am often hanging out in somebody's chat on Twitch, chewing their wires against Justin's wishes.
Yeah, don't chew wires. Don't do it. Speaking of somebody's chat, Ben.
Oh, hey, I'm Ben. You can find me on twitch.tv/Ben Odinson. I stream every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. I take Thursdays off because self-care.
Mm-hmm. And he's
else?
here.
And I'm here. Also, I'm on another show called Charisma Saving Show. We're on Twitch. We're on YouTube. You should go follow that. Enjoy it. I play with Beth, who's also on said show, and I'm distracted by a cat. Yeah, that's all I got. Love you so much. Thank you for tuning in.
Hell yeah. Yeah, Charisma
Proud
Saving
of
Show.
Always.
I'm the #1 fan, self-declared #1 fan. It's good stuff. Charisma Saving Show on Twitch.
Woo!
Every 2 weeks. Hey, and it's me, Justin. I'm the Space Squirrel, Space Game Master, doing the things and the stuff. Listen, if you support, sorry, I was looking at QLab. If you support nofame on any platform, head over to our Discord. It's right there. It's a cozy Discord, and we don't really take shit. So if you stir up stuff, you're probably going to get banned. But it's a wonderful place. I love it there. It's super cozy. We talk about all kinds of nerd stuff, tabletop games. We do some gaming and stuff like that. And if you support the show and you connect whatever account it is you support us on, you get access to supporter channels, where you get bonus content like all of the maps that you see on the stream. We just did a supporter only Silvistead episode, our Dire Odyssey D&D series, and all kinds of other goodies, gaming servers, all that good stuff. And coming next month is Dice Club. More on that soon, but essentially it's a support tier where I mail you out dice every month. That's pretty cool, right? So get stoked for that. And speaking of supporters, it's time to give a shout out to our lovely supporters who keep the No Fame lights on that Skrank is chewing the wires of. We have Retson, it's embarrassing, but I have nunchucks, and Rooney Runes, #awooify your life. If you want to be on this list and you support the show, head over to the Discord. The form is there. And you can also pitch NPC ideas that you want to see in the Vast. September is running out. September's theme is performers. More information on the Discord. October is probably going to be spooky. Probably spooky pirates. That's what we're going to do. Endless thank you to everyone who supports No Fame and all we do here. We do stuff like pay artists and replace broken equipment. Which is fantastic. It's truly wonderful, and it feels good to pay artists and everything. It's a good time. Hey, let's look at who is doing stuff. We have Lost Caravan RPG are playing Delta Green. Delta Green is on my list of games that I would like to play. So stick around for the raid to Lost Caravan RPG, and otherwise, we'll see you soon, travelers. Ooh, good night. Goodbye.
Have a good night.
Bye.
Bye and good night.